sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Back to throw is Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, and complete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got an opening here. He's got... here he goes. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Coming after him. They'll try a pass here. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Football comes out. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense now looking at a third and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year, and you know he's going to have a monster playoff, and they're getting him going early in this one.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Sayin. running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Pass incomplete, and a man shaken up on the play. Looks like it's their junior quarterback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. QB keeper all the way. And he made the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You can tell they're trying to get away from the interior of this defensive line here. Even on short yardage, they're tossing the ball out on the outside, and that's where you're really trusting your back to find the seam, get vertical, and get the line to gain. And he's able to do it and move the chains.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
That's reeled in. It's Davison. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A solid start for the Ducks quarterback, and if you think about the quarterback legacy at Oregon, all the great players who played that position for the Ducks, could this guy be the first to deliver a championship, Joel?
From Dan Fouts to Marcus Mariota and even Bo Nix, none of those guys were able to lift that.
It's caught. He's got room. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
He's got space. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. So early in this playoff game, an electric play by this speedy Oregon running back. The Ducks have a great tradition, Joel, of guys who can take it to the house from any spot on the field.
Chris, I think you could argue they built their entire program on speed and, in some sense, on flash. It's not just about the uniforms, but it's about the flash in the back down the field. That speed is elite, and they certainly want to use it here today.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eye.
Touchdown, Ducks! Still no answer for this offense.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Sayin. Oh, and the pass just batted away by the linebacker who stayed at home.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word on 3rd down.
A deep shot to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
That's reeled in. It's Hill. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's Davison. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Breaks free. He might be gone. Touchdown, Oregon. There was no catching him that time. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Here comes the rush. That's caught. It's Smith. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by the...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. He did not get the 4th down yardage.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Makes the grab. It's Davison. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that's a great stop by the defense on third down, but this is just inches to go. I think you go for this. Maybe a quarterback sneak here and maybe a quick count.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
Some press coverage now from these DBs. In the red area, it's Jackson. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Well, you see this on tape from this offense quite often down here in the red zone. They try to get creative in the run game, and this defense was ready for it. When we watched practice, Chris, this week, this defense was focusing on these type of plays specifically, and here they're ready for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Dropping back, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to find room. It's Hill. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Quick throw over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Pump over the middle. It's Davison. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Scanning the field, it's saying. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Inside deals now from the shotgun.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the QB forced out of bounds. That'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. That's caught. It's Davison. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Breaking into the clear. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that's certainly not ideal on first down. You don't want to take a negative yardage play, but you also don't want to force that ball into coverage and turn it over. So here on second down, I still think that you've got a two-way go. They can run the football if you want. You can play action, or you can drop back and let the...
Touchdown, Ducks! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And it falls incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now it's second down here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch, it's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. So can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Grinding away with a running game. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game. The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He's got a crease. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon. With the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific.
He'll be brought down, so they come up empty on that two-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. With the sack on first down, it's second down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Looking for a late, deep throw. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your legendary college career. Before you get started, you can customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you'd like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to. Next, it's time to pick your position. We've added 3 new positions this year: tight end, edge, and safety. So you have more ways to play the way you want. Next, you'll set your player's skills on the field. But first, the first step in building your player is setting their physique. As you adjust your height, weight, and body type, the maximum ratings for your attributes will change. Smaller players tend to be quicker and more agile, while bigger players are generally stronger and more physical. Pay close attention here, because your player's physique determines the maximum rating of your attributes and shapes the kind of player you can build. Here, you'll set your max potential by determining how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your allocation of points in these skills. You'll have the chance to raise these attributes further by earning up to 25 cap breakers. These are awarded for accomplishing milestones like winning awards, setting records, or winning championships. Next, you need to set the mental abilities that tie into your academics, leadership, and brand. You can upgrade these by completing objectives, and they'll activate or deactivate, depending on how well you manage your weekly agenda. Welcome to National Signing Day. Your choice of school is important, so pay attention to your position on the depth chart and find the program where you think you'll be the best fit. If you didn't get a scholarship to your dream university, you can always try your luck as a walk-on at any school. And if you ever need a change of scenery down the line, the transfer portal is always an option for you as well. Welcome to college. Now it's time to start your career. Your choices, weekly actions, and on-field performance will impact your journey through college, so be mindful. Make sure you manage your responsibilities as a student-athlete by spending energy to stay eligible, in shape,
Ready? Flag 88. Flag 88. Ready, go! Ready? Blue 22. Blue 22. Ready, go!
And the Hawkeyes kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the play. So Iowa's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes their five-star freshman quarterback. 5-star in virtually every recruiting service. Everybody just wowed at his potential, and that potential becomes reality starting in the season opener. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Malton. Tripped up for the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing, you're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys credit, because
here's a little room there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. On 1st down, it's Malton again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these 2 guys so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Handoff for Malton. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Unloads to the wideout.